Hi, my name is Steve Thornton. I'm a sales manager here at Invergrove Ford Lincoln, and I would just want to take a second to introduce you to our latest high-performance vehicle. But first, I want to give you just some quick references here. I did take my mask down. We are outside, so we're apart from each other, but we are social distancing and wearing masks in the dealership. We're located at 4725 South Robert Trail in Invergrove Heights. So the corner of Robert and the crosstown are 62 or Robert and 494. Once again, 4725 South Robert Trail. Behind me is our latest addition to the high-performance vehicles that Ford has released. It is a 2020 Ford Mustang GT500, Kona Blue, and I'm going to walk you through a whole bunch of special features that this car has. So, starting off up here, I've already released the pin or the hood release inside the vehicle, but in order to get the hood open, I need to push these two black buttons on the hood. And then it releases again, and the reason for that, and I'll show you once I open it, is this little pin right here comes down and closes over the hood because of the pressure that's exerted on this hood if you're at higher speeds. So like I said, this is a 2020 Mustang GT500. It's called a Golden Ticket, and the reason for that is the carbon fiber that it has, carbon fiber package that it has. I'm going to go over that in just a second here. There's only so many of these made. So there's a handful of them made every year, and we were lucky enough to get one this year. Like I said, it's Kona Blue with the white painted stripes. So this stripe is actually painted over the Kona Blue across the whole hood of the car and all the way to the back of the vehicle. It's got a 5.2 liter supercharged V8. So not a turbocharged, but a supercharged, which basically means you're trying to ram as much air into the engine as possible to get the most performance out of it. This one has 760 horsepower. With 625 pound-feet of torque. It's got a Turmec dual clutch, 7-speed automatic transmission. So a little odd, it's got an automatic transmission. However, it can shift faster than you could do a manual. So it's set up that it's designed that way. And it does come with manual shifting modes. So there's paddle shifters, which I'll show you on the inside once we get into the car. And that's in a live-in drives, meaning that you can adjust those paddle shifters when you want, and it'll automatically put the car into a manual type transmission when you're using the paddle shifters. And like I said, the transmission can shift in less than 100 milliseconds, so it's a very quick 7-speed transmission. Okay. And then if we come back up here to the front, so on the hood of this car, we have this levelured hood, and that's designed to do a couple different things. It's meant to take some pressure off the inside and create downforce so that we keep this car as low to the ground as possible. And we also have this, it's called a rain or a drip pan, so that if it does rain and gets in here, it'll shuttle up to the back and it'll drain out the back so we're not getting water into the engine compartment anywhere. If you come over here to the side, Neil, so we have Brembo brakes. On the front, we have 6 piston brakes. And on the rear, we have 4 piston brakes. So extremely large calipers and pistons to get this stopped. And then while we're up here, let's point this out. If you get a little bit closer, you can see this wheel has a carbon fiber package. So the wheel is wrapped in carbon fiber. And then it's got the ceramic interior. So you see this lighter interior is the ceramic interior with the carbon fiber wheel. So extremely sharp looking. Very elegant, not elegant, sporty is the better word for it. And along with those brake pistons that we were just talking about, this car does come with a line lock feature. So it's truly designed really to live on a racetrack. And what that means is we can take this out on a racetrack, lock the tires, the rear tires. We can actually do a burnout with them to get them up to temperature so we have better grip for a launch. So that'll go through 3 different stages. If we put it into the line lock feature, once we get into the vehicle, we can lock those lock the front tires. The rear tires will still spin. The tires will heat up, so we get some grip, like you'd see a dragster do, or in NASCAR you'd see them warm up their tires. Same idea here on the Mustang. One other thing I'm going to point out real quick is you're going to see all this plastic still on the vehicle. So this rear fin or spoiler is a carbon fiber, but you'll see all this plastic still on here. including even stuff like this. We leave everything on there the way it came from Ford. We don't take anything off. People that are interested in these cars want to know that it came from the factory. There was nothing removed, nothing touched. So you're going to see stuff like this here on the side, some foam, some plastic down below to save the door sills. We leave all that on there so the car is protected as much as possible. So we talked about the carbon fiber rims. Neil, if you want to hop inside real quick. Let's jump on the inside. And can't really see it because it's covered, but we have a two-tone interior seat color, which you can't really see, like I said, because it's covered in plastic, but let's see if I can move it there, and you can see the color right here. So it's Recaro seats. And like I said, we leave everything on here. We can move that just a little bit. Okay, and then we see the carbon fiber up on the dash here as well. We leave our instrument gauges still covered in plastic. Okay. And then let's just start it up here real quick. It's got a beautiful sound to it. I'm going to close this door. So we have a carbon fiber instrument panel, carbon fiber wheels, the Recaro sport bucket, leather trim seating, and it's got Miko suede in the middle. So it's got a suede inside or center of the seat and a leather outside. These seats are manual. So both these seats are manual, so it's a forward, back, and then we can tilt the back of the seat forward and backwards. Interesting, you probably can't see it, but there is no rear seat in this car. So I don't know if you can get a shot of that, Neil, but there is no rear seat in this car. It's a rear seat delete, so it's a two-seater, a true two-seater, okay? On the inside, we have the 8-inch Sync 3 screen with navigation, and then our typical controls for our radio, climate control. Down here is where we get some noise that we're going to show you here in just a second. We have exhaust, several different exhaust modes that we can put it in. And I should mention too, I look at this real quick. This is a numbered car. So we are on number L3358. So that adds a lot of value to the vehicle. B&O sound system with 12 speakers, 12-inch digital cluster, instrument cluster over here. I don't know if you can get in on that, Neil, but 12-inch, and it changes with the different modes that you can put it in. So if I put it into a sport mode, it changes colors, it changes gauges. So different modes that we can put it into, and different instrument clusters we can get up here, and different colors that'll come up as well. It does come with Ford Pass Connect, so we can start it from our phone, unlock it from our phone, and we can have up to 10 phones hooked up to it if we want to. And then, like I said, the 8-inch screen here in the center. So let's do this real quick. Neil, if you want to go to the back, I'm going to shut it off. And if you want to step to the back real quick, I'm going to start it and toggle through the different sound modes for the exhaust. Okay, so I just restarted the car. And Neil's in the back. I've got a little switch up here in the front that I can toggle. So what I'm going to do is toggle through that. And right now I'm in normal, so I can give it a little good juice there. And then I'm going to toggle up to sport. Something kind of the same. And now I'm in a track. So you get a little bit sharper, crisper sound out of it. And there I'm in quiet. So the funny thing about this quiet mode is when they designed this engine and this exhaust, the gentleman that drove it home, his neighbors complained about the noise that it made, so they made this quiet mode so that when he starts it and drove away in the morning, it wasn't loud, so you can hear it's nice and quiet. And then we're back to normal where you get that nice crisp sound. So nice, extremely beautiful car. Kona blue once again. 5.2 liter supercharged V8. And it's beeping like that because I have the key in my pocket, so it just locked itself. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 651-451-2201. Once again, we're located on the corner of 494 and Crosstown, or 62, or 494 and Robert, 4725 South Robert Trail in Inver Grove Heights. Once again, my name is Steve. I'm the sales manager, one of the sales managers here, and we'd love to earn your business.